I think that a lot of y'all are blaming that shit on Dave Canales, but honestly, it just has been shit quarterback play. And I think that no other coach that we had other than Steve Wilkes would have been able to get up there in front of the media. Every time Dave Canales gets in front of the media, like, he's not sitting back there like, oh, you know, it just happened this way today or blah, blah, blah. He's taking accountability. He's like, the players did terrible. The coaching staff did terrible. This shit has to be fixed. This is not the brand of football that I'm coaching. This is not the brand of football that's designed to be put on the field. Guys are missing assignments. Like, this nigga is taking all of this accountability upon himself, and then for him to get up in front of the media, not caring what kind of scrutiny he gets or backlashes he gets, he's like, I'm benching my quarterback because I feel like the quarterback play is bullshit, and that doesn't put us in the best position to win football games. Like, I think Dave Canales is like light years above the coaches that we've seen over the previous years, Frank Wright, Matt Rule. And so for y'all to like continue to put this shit on Dave Canales, like that shit is bullshit. And I usually don't take coaches' sides and things like this, but I mean, it's just fucking embarrassing to me, honestly.
Yeah.
And it's something very easy for y'all to point to because, like I said, I don't think y'all really watch the games or y'all really watch film. And so it's very easy for y'all to use that as a scapegoat. The same way it's very easy for y'all to say that, like, a lot of people at work and a lot of people in general, like, when it came out that Bryce Young was benched, they're like, oh, what do you want him to do? He doesn't have an offensive line. That's fucking false. That's false. And y'all are the same ones that are saying that this shit falls on Dave Canales. It's just not true. Do your fucking homework. Do your research. Watch film. Watch the games.
Yeah, totally agree. Totally agree. I just simply, I mean, I came into, during the summer, while I was recording Move to Change, you know, during training camp, I specifically said on multiple occasions, this offense is designed for Bryce Young to be successful. Nothing about what I've seen on film through the first 2 weeks changes my opinion on that. I think that this offense is very, very well designed. I believe that Dave Canales and co have done a phenomenal job with putting guys in positions where they can succeed, what they're strong at. And I just think, like, just a second what Terrence has said, I think that what we've experienced, lack of offense or from an offensive standpoint, has been because of terrible quarterback play. I really do. I don't like the stance that we're taking that Dave Canales is the issue, because I don't believe that that's the case. We want to go back and look at why you throwing bubble screens on 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7, whatever the case may be. We want to have conversations about that, why we don't run the football as much as he told us, which is something that I acknowledged last week for the Saints game during our review. We want to say all of these things, but like, if you just look at the situation, his hands are damn near tied in all of the situations that we bring up. Like, I have to throw a bubble screen. I have to call a bubble screen on 3rd and 6 because I don't know if 9 is going to dick it off.
Well, in the bubble screens I call, like, when they're open, he just doesn't put the ball in the right place for the nigga to catch the ball, i.e. Adam Thielen.
Adam Thielen on that one. There was another one on 3rd down that we had. I believe it went to, who was it? It was on the same side of the field. I can't remember who it was.
Miles Sanders?
Maybe.
Because he caught a bubble screen too, and that shit didn't
the
go.
Deontay Johnson one?
No, that was another one that I was going to mention too, though. The Deontay Johnson play call, that was the right call in that situation, in my opinion. We just didn't execute properly.
I think it just boils down to Dave Canales has put this offense multiple times. When as a coach, you put the offense in position to have 3rd and short yardage situations, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3. Like, those are 3rd downs that you have to convert.
Absolutely.
But if your quarterback can't make that throw, then it's like, I mean, what else do you want me to do? Yeah. Like, honestly, I'm giving you a 3rd and short yardage situation. You just got to make the play. You got to make the play, bro, and it just hasn't been there. So I don't really know how that falls on Dave Canales, honestly. I don't.
Yeah, it's purely an execution thing. And to be honest, Dave Canales is slowly but surely winning me over as well. Because, I came in on multiple occasions and said that I didn't like the whole cheesy, happy-go-lucky, fucking extremely motivated act. But to be quite frank, every time it's time to stand on business, he does. After that Saints game, like Terrence mentioned, after that Saints game, he said, bro, this shit falls on me. Everybody played bad. The coaching staff was bad. And I got out-coached, and I take the shit personally. I do. You come back week 2, you say Bryce Young is our quarterback. You say it with conviction, but you also say, I need to watch the film to see what's going on. Nigga goes back Sunday night, I assume, comes back the following day. Yeah, Bryce, it's not going to work out, unfortunately.
But he also let us know in the offseason as well that he was going to be very hard on Bryce Young.
Yes, he said
that. He said that before the draft. He was like, this shit is not just going to be, oh, you're our starting quarterback, you're our number 1 pick, like we're just going to ride with you just because. He was like, no. And he even said a couple of times that in practice, in training camp, that Bryce Young didn't look good. Like, he said that on multiple occasions. Like, he held this nigga to the fire when it was, like, reasonable.
Yes, absolutely.
And based off of that, that's all you can ask for as a coach. If I'm continuing to come in, you know, critiquing you, like making sure that you're trying to get better each and every day, like coaching you to a certain degree to put you in the best situations to win, and the shit is just not working out, then unfortunately I've done everything that I can to make you a better football player. If you're just not taking that next step, then I have to go in another direction ultimately to protect my job.
Yeah, and I'm glad that you remember that because I had totally forgot about that. But he did say that like shortly after he got the job.
Yeah.
Like this shit is not just a cupcake walk, bro. Like this shit is not going to be what you've been used to. Bryce Young, for the duration of his career, has been coddled by everybody involved. Dave Tepper, head coaches, fan base, teammates. We saw it with Jordan Matthews over the summer, which was something I commended Jordan Matthews for because I thought it was very professional and a very veteran-like answer when he talked about how it was their responsibility to protect and defend Bryce Young. But at the same time, that comes with you have to have some level of accountability and responsibility in this shit. So all of the coddling, to me, officially has ended today with the benching of Bryce Young. What happens after this, obviously, is left, it's to be determined. But right now is the opportunity and the time for Bryce to step up and let his nuts drop as a man.
Yeah, and I think that other players should be on notice because I don't think that Dave Canales is going to let that soft shit continue to go on. If you don't do your job, I think he will put you on the bench.
Oh, he said that.
I believe that. If you don't do your fucking job from offensive side to defensive side, you will be put on the bench, bro.
He said that. He said there will be other roster moves made. Yeah. He said that today. Yeah, it's smoke. It's up.